Hey everyone, this here's another spreader I was talking about I bought. It's a Wick 2700. So I guess it's like 2700 gallons. It's actually not that bad shape. It looks bad because it's no paint. It's the only spreader I've ever seen that has absolutely no paint left to it. But it definitely had been sitting for a while. You know, for what I paid for it, I guess the tires are worth it. So I figured I was going to patch this one up. It's got a few little bad spots that I've been working on making up, and but nothing too serious, you know, for what I'm going to be using it for. So I'd like to get this one going first, and then I'll dig the hool out. And the hool needs, I'm not sure, I may end up replacing the whole tank. Either get me a price on a replacement tank. It's not that bad. It's just a matter of, do I want to patch it up, or I'd like to rebuild it, to be honest with you, and then I can run it for a bit and turn around and sell it. I mean, these here aren't worth anything with a patched up tank, but if you put a brand new tank on it, then you know it's definitely worth something. But they rust from the inside out, so they get pretty flaky. And that one there, she ended up getting pretty flaky. So anyways, getting stuff geared up here. Be getting down some fertilizer. Fertilizer came in, so at least get, maybe today I'm hoping I'll get some spread, and you know, hitting the field. Things are pretty slow. Been doing a little chisel plowing, but you know, just trying to get ground ready. The old dump truck out. I got a deal worked out with a friend of mine. He's got laying hens, so I'm gonna haul chicken shit out of his farm, and works out good for me. So he's kind of expanding, so there's going to be more manure than he needs, so that'll help me out a lot. And then I bought this old manure pump. She's definitely not pretty. Actually, I traded a box of my grease for it, and I'm gonna have to redo a lot to it, but there's no big deal. I didn't put much money in it. Excuse me. I just need to be able to pump my the fish waste out of like a tanker or a holding tank. So what I'll do, I guess they got it pretty gobbed up here. I got to rebuild all this stuff, but I'll make like a funnel to go on like the front of it, and you know, that's sealed, and then hook a hose to it so you can pump, turn a valve, and go down to it. This will pump it, and that'll pump it up through the hose, and then wind all the plastic here. I gotta pick this mess up. That pump up to the hose, and then into my spreaders. So I was talking about shortening it up, but actually it's really not that bad. I'll get some new spindles and wheels. It's just kind of a cheap project. I didn't want to spend $5 grand on one, so I figured a box of grease was, you know, just basically the junk price of it. So I'm not in a huge rush for it, because I get the one spreader going, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm not exactly sure how steady it's going to come. I know there's a lot of it that comes out of there, but they also have one big dairy farm they haul to that they take the majority of it. So I'm a shorter haul, so I'll definitely be able to get some, but it's a matter of, you know, how steady it is, right? Because I don't want to really sit there all the time and you know, wait for trucks. So anyways, it's just kind of a trial thing. We're in the trial stages of it. We'll get it planned out, see how actually good it is. There's a little bit of a smell to it, of course, like with any kind of manure, but if it's real bad, then I'm gonna have to do things a little bit differently. But I'm hoping that I'm just gonna be able to spread it, and then if I have to, I'll be able to aerate it down in. But we're gonna figure that out when we get going with it. But at least it's not as thick. It's mostly just like watery manure, a little bit more watery than cow manure, of course. But anyway, that's kind of what's been going on here. It's drying out a little bit, so at least I'm able to start getting onto the fields a little bit. You see a lot of guys on YouTube. I mean, they've been on it for quite a long time. Actually, some of them are already cutting feed, so it's amazing how things are that much different further you go north. So anyways, all right guys, we'll talk at you later.